Oh, hi. So maybe I mentioned that I spent my Christmas vacation watching Arrow. And one of the things I learned that if you watch Arrow, all of it, in less than a week, you suddenly feel like you really should start training to be an assassin. So naturally, I'm, you know, hitting a bucket of water. Because from what I understand, that's the first thing you do in order to become, an assassin. Tonight we are back from hiatus with Arrow, and so let me talk about my thoughts because I haven't talked to you guys about what I think about Arrow. The big question everyone's like, Felicity or Laurel? And okay, here's my feeling, and maybe it's because I binge watched it, but I'm thinking that there is a possibility that a lot of Oliver's issues in life may not have happened if he learned to keep it in his pants. So, I mean, truthfully, of course, I'm Felicity. I mean, obviously, they're perfect for each other. But I'm just thinking that maybe it's good for Oliver to spend a little time on his own. I mean, granted, now on his own is on the side of a cliff with the sword through his chest. How is he going to come back to life? Because obviously, he can't have a show Arrow without Arrow. The general consensus is Lazarus Pits, although there was a recent interview where he said, no, it wasn't Lazarus Pits, but it's like, why would you have Ra's al Ghul in your show and die and have to come back to life and not use Lazarus Pits? I mean, that's pretty stupid. Am I right? Let's be honest. That's what you should be using. I'd be using Lazarus Pits. If I died and I was anywhere near Ra's al Ghul, I'd be like, yo, bro, Lazarus Pits, right? Am I right? Now, I think the buddy of his that's like in the League of Assassins may end up helping him somehow. Maybe like, hey, we have this herb that brings people back to life, I mean, you could have, Miracle Max. He's only mostly dead. How are they going to explain his absence now to Thea? She is pretty much the only person in all of Starling City that doesn't know Arrow's secret identity. I mean, can you describe, that is the worst kept secret ever. I mean, everybody knows. And you can say, okay, what about Captain Lance? Like, he doesn't know. And he's not stupid. He knows. He just knows that he shouldn't know. Look, is Merlin going to tell Thea that her brother was the Arrow? Because I think that's the thing that's the next step, at which point will that completely sever his relationship with Thea? Because, she's so obsessed with lies, although she's been lying to him lately. But, that's her big obsession is like, don't lie to me. It's interesting how on the show, it seems like every time someone tries to lie in order to protect someone, that's when that someone gets hurt. Maybe that's the big theme of Arrow, is that lies lead to issues, problems, pain, etc., etc.
I'm more of a Glock kind of guy.
Talking about what?
Oliver. I need to know, is he still alive?
He's alive.
Well, I feel like one of the things that's definitely going to happen is Felicity's double life is not going to be possible. And with Oliver not being here, obviously she's going to choose Ray over the team. I think that's something that we're going to see happening. I mean, everyone's going to deal with Oliver being dead in different ways. So I think Felicity's probably going to completely sever ties. That's my theory.
And I will live with that guilt for the rest of my days. I'm truly sorry. I can see how much you loved him. Save it, Merlin.
Fuck you, Merlin.
You make it sound like using an enhanced exoskeleton to fight crime and save the city is a Looney Tune idea.
She just turned off the lights. She was like, I don't care, you still down there? I'm turning off the lights. It's a bit rude.
It's funny. I was worried something would happen to me.
I was worried, to have an Arrow episode that isn't Arrow-centric. I think it was really interesting to see how everyone dealt with Oliver's absence and trying to fill his shoes or keep the town running for when he returns. And then when they found out that he's not returning, you kind of saw them one by one peeling away. Felicity walked out. She turned off the lights on Diggle and Arsenal. Like, screw you guys, lights off. And eventually even And even Dig was like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. And the one that's like, no, I'm fighting, is Laurel, kind of taking over. We finally saw her suit up as Canary, as I thought. Maseo is the one who's responsible for saving Ollie on that cliff. That they didn't really spend much time. Like, it wasn't like Willie or Wonley. I mean, we all knew he was coming back to life, so it wasn't like any of us were going, "Oh God, is he really dead?" No, they didn't actually kill him. I mean, we all kind of knew that, so it was like, how is he going to come back to life? Interesting was Merlin's place in all this and why he had to go look for Oliver and brought back the sword. It seemed a little out of place. Like, why is he taking this on? I guess, like he was saying, like he needed Oliver to kill Ra's al Ghul, and if he didn't kill Ra's al Ghul, then he needed to leave town. Another interesting thing, of course, was the relationship between Felicity and Ray, as Ray's wanting to do this vigilante thing. And I don't know if he really is thinking it through, and I don't know if she really, I mean, like, clearly she doesn't want to do this again. And she didn't want Dig and Arsenal to die. She let the criminals go, and basically they lost 8 months of work because she would rather them live. And I mean, I don't blame her for that. And it'll be interesting to see how long we don't have Oliver and how long it takes for Oliver to get back. As you guys know, if you watch my Supernatural videos, I don't like it when people are separated. I just want everyone to always be together and helping each other and be adorable together. And please don't think someone's dead. It makes me sad. Can I tell you though, oh my God, Dig, like, that broke my heart. I mean, like, Felicity, I was like, yes, that's sad. But when Dig was like, I always felt like I was his bodyguard, I'm like, no, stop it. That was upsetting. This is my first Arrow video. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing these, especially when Supernatural and Arrow are going to be in the same night starting in March. What? Why are you guys doing this to me? But it was a lot of fun to watch with you guys. And if you guys like watching shows with me, if you like Supernatural, Walking Dead, Doctor Who, Arrow now, you should subscribe to me over here. And, hey, if there's shows you watch and you think I might watch or you want me to talk about or you think I should watch, let me know. You can comment below. All right, bye.